today's video is going to be this gorgeous matte purple warm sunset eyes, and I'm not gonna lie, I might be wearing this every day of summer because I really like this look, and I just decided to do something completely matte, something with an incredible inner corner highlight, winged liner, a gorgeous sunset. I'm living for this look right now. But if you would like to see how to create this makeup look right here, then carry on watching. So for my transition colour, I'm going in with the Decay Ultimate Basics. So I'm going in with the shade Nudie, and I'm taking this on a rather large fluffy blending brush. This is just what I always do, and I feel like Nudie from Ultimate Basics palette is just a great transition colour and more. So I'm not putting loads of this on, I'm just whacking this on and blend, blend, blend. So now I'm going to go in with this absolutely gorgeous NYX eyeshadow, which is in the shade LOL, and oh my god, it is so beautiful. Oh, look at that. I love orange very, very much. So this is the first shade I will be using my crease today. I'm really focusing this shade in the socket of my crease and making sure that I'm not blending too high up, because I'll be using another colour towards the brow bone. And the brush I will be taking this colour on is this gorgeous Spectrum Rose Gold Marvelous, I think it is, collection, and this is a gorgeous long fluffy tapered brush, which is one of my favourite type of eyeshadow brushes. So I'm going to pop this right in the socket of my crease, and I'm really making sure that I'm not blending this any more further towards the brow bone, because I'm adding a different shade there and I don't want it to affect the colour. So I'm just really focusing this in the socket of the crease. So all I'm doing is just going back and forth in the socket, and I'm not blending it any further up. But how gorgeous is this shade? NYX, honestly, I love NYX. Seriously, NYX do the most amazing eyeshadows. They are just so good. I'm going to add a little bit more, and then we're going to move on to the mustard. And as you can see, it's blended so well. The pigmentation is honestly unbelievable from NYX eyeshadows. Now I'm going to go in with a gorgeous, gorgeous yellow, which is one of my favourite eyeshadow colours. And I'm going in with my Decay Full Spectrum palette, and as you know, I adore this palette very much. It has got all the colours of your dreams. So now I'm going to be going in with this shade here, which is a gorgeous, demi-matte yellow shade, and it's called Calavera, and this is so pretty. And I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques Bold Metals 203 brush, and again this is a tapered fluffy brush, but it's slightly smaller, so it goes really perfectly on the brow bone, and I'm going to blend this just right above the crease. I'm almost blending this on the brow bone, but don't worry if you go up to the eyebrow, because I carved that out with a highlight shade anyway, so it all comes together in the end. It just kind of looks a bit messy at first and just a load of colour, but... And don't worry about the crease shade fading, because we're going to go back in the crease and build that colour up again. So now I'm going to go back in with the shade LOL, and again with the same brush I used for LOL as well, I'm going to add this to the socket of the crease again, just to build that colour up, and also it will help blend with the yellow. It always comes off a bit patchy on camera, but in real life it looks amazing. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Ultimate Basics. Oh, I love this palette. This is literally my little travel palette anywhere I go, and I will be taking this on holiday with me because I love it too much to leave at home. And I'm going to use this shade here, which is a gorgeous pinky red, which obviously the Decay palette does not have. So I'm going to take this red pink on a Zoeva Petite Crease brush 231, and I'm going to go over the top of the orange in the socket, a bit like a pinky orange, because obviously if you think of a sunset, it's not orange. You see a bit of pink involved, the orange, the yellow, so I'm kind of getting that inspiration of using more than just an orange because it's a sunset. And I'm also going to mix it with this shade here, which is like an orange, and I'm going to mix them two together. So now taking this shade and I'm going to blend that in the socket again. So I'm just going in with the orange, and it's just kind of mixing all the warm red, orange, pink colours together that are kind of in the same colour family and the same tone. Yeah, it's just all about finding that just so it kind of matches and creates that sunset, because who does not want a sunset on that eyelid? Because I do. And now I'm just kind of like blending it slightly more towards the yellow, so then the two colours blend together. So now for the gorgeous part, and I think this is what makes the look even more look like a sunset, and this is the most stunning purple shade. So going back into the Decay Full Spectrum palette, I'm going to be taking this shade here, which is a matte, the most gorgeous matte purple ever, and I feel like this matte purple has a very slight warm tone to it, and this shade is called Delirious. And I'm going to take this purple shade on the Real Techniques Detailer brush, and I'm just packing this all over the mobile lid. And I like using the detailer brush because it's so small. You can get really in the inner corner. You can get right up to where your lid is. You can kind of like be more precise on where you're applying the colour onto your lid. And just with my finger, I'm blending the very top of the purple shade just so it fades lighter instead of being one block dark colour, because with the sunset eye look, the purple isn't a full-on dark colour. I want it to go darker towards the lash line, then slightly fade to the orange, and then right towards the top of the lid I'm just packing it with whatever product is left off the brush. But I'm adding more of the purple shade now towards the lash line. Then I'm taking the brush I had before, which I used the orange shade on, and I'm just blending ever so slightly the edges, just because I don't want it to be all dark purple, because I feel like that would look too harsh and it wouldn't replicate a sunset almost. So I feel like making it fade just makes it look so much more like a sunset. I love it. So now that I've added that gorgeous purple shade, I'm now going to highlight the brow bone, just because it looks a little bit yellow and a bit messy, so I'm going to highlight the brow bone. So now taking a beige colour eyeshadow, and yes, I dropped this and smashed this all over the floor. Like, when that happens, I'm devastated, but I'm going to get a new one anyway, as I hit pan already. But this is the eyeshadow I'm going to be using for my brow bone, as it's a really brightening like skin colour shade, and this is number 10 from the Kiko Smart eyeshadow range. So now I'm going to take an angled brush, which is the Bold Metals 202 brush, and I'm going to clean up my brow bone. So now I'm going to add some washi tape to the edge of my eye, as again, I've said this in a previous video, it just makes eyeliner so much easier, especially when I'm on camera, because I literally have nothing to lean on. So just to do it freehand and stuff like that would take forever on camera. So I just use washi tape, so then I get it right the first time. So now I'm going to go in with concealer, and this is what I do with every eyeliner look or just an eyeliner. I have to use concealer because I feel like without concealer it doesn't look as sharp and as slay. So I'm just using the edge of my brush and then cleaning the wing up. So for the lash line, so first I'm going to use this shade here called Delirious, what we used on the lid, and I'm going to apply that right close to the bottom lash line. I'm going to take the same orange shade from NYX that I used in my crease that I've also got on my top. And I'm just going to run this through the crease again, just to like freshen it up. So now for the inner corner highlight, I'm using this Barry M Dazzle Dust in the shade 15, which is a white iridescent powder. And then I'm taking the excess in the lid, swirling it around, and then blinding the inner corner highlight. Oh, yes. So for highlight today, I'm going to be using my Balm Mary Luminizer, and I'm taking it on a large spectrum eyeshadow brush and glowing the haters. And for lips, I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow. So that is the finished makeup look. Really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely click the bell button as that will notify you every time I upload. It'll keep you on top of my videos and you will never miss a video, and I will see you on Wednesday.